See, growing up as a huge Mario fan, I always loved his different power-ups. The Star Mario was like, OP and just colorful rainbow shit that I liked as a kid. Fire Mario is probably my favorite, simply because how the fans took this form and made it like so crazy. Ice Mario cool. Even things like Cloud Mario. It looks funny, but hey, it's fun. And there's another form that I thought, hey, this is interesting. And that is when I first played Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I think my older brother had to unlock all the characters in that game because I was too little to understand how to even unlock characters. And I happened to see on his roster, Dr. Mario was right next to Mario. And I'm like,
I beg your pardon?
I never just heard of Dr. Mario as a Mario fan back then. I guess I was still new to the franchise, but Doctor, and in Melee, right along with Pichu, he was one of my most used and favorite characters in that game. I just liked how it was a different version of Mario. And now that I'm an adult now, fast forward all them years, I learned more about the franchise, different characters, and different lore about Mario. But one thing I still don't get, and I still scratch my head about, is who in the blue head is Dr. Mario? Now, okay, I know some of y'all probably are mad at me for saying form of Mario. Mario doesn't turn into this or something like that. It's a different version. It's a different timeline. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I always thought this was a form of Mario. Then again, I was wondering why was this a separate character in Smash Bros. But the whole concept is still bizarre to me. I don't know what Nintendo was cooking up when they was like, hey, it'd be fun? What if we made Mario a doctor? And just have him go crazy. The concept is still bizarre. That's some shit you gotta think of when you're on shrooms or a high or some type of drug like that, man. And speaking of drugs, I'm gonna try to use like the 5 W's and H, and starting with how Dr. Mario came about. Well, I just know it's influenced by Tetris because they saw the success of that and said, you know what? We gonna hop on this shit too. They came up with the concept of having Mario fight off infections in the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, I guess they can make a doctor character just off rip. So they said, Mario has forms, but hey, he's a boxer. He's a kickboxer damn near. He can fly. He has fire powers, a plumber. And you know what? Let's add doctor to the resume. So hence, we got Dr. Mario from that. I'm not surprised that they want to have the success of Tetris. If you've seen my Mario and Sonic video game history video, you know how often they do this to each other. So yeah. Okay, now, who? Like I said, Dr. Mario is a doctor, came about to fight off infections. But the real question is Dr. Mario a version of Mario, or is this a form, or it's a completely different being? And after doing an hour and 30 minutes of research, the best way I could describe it is Dr. Mario is the same, at least I think. I don't think it's confirmed either. It's like one of Mario personas. You know how Mario, as I said, is a plumber. He's also a fucking good race car driver. He's also a D1 basketball player, amazing golfer, can hit a home run. Yeah, it's different personas of Mario. And I think Dr. Mario is one of them. So somehow he just took up a skill to become a doctor, and boom, I told you this nigga's a god. He's literally a god in fiction, man. But hey, that's not good enough to some people. And you know what? Including me, because I feel like there's more to this. I've seen people come up with theories saying this is Mario. This is another one of Mario older brothers. I don't know why that's funny to me, but imagine Mario having 3 brothers. It's probably more out there. We don't know, bro. There's one, and he just happened to take up becoming a doctor, because why not? And that makes sense. If you've seen the Mario movie, he has a lot of family members, so yeah, I understand this. Then there's another one saying that this is an alternate version of Mario if Bowser never rose to power. Which, I ain't gonna lie, this theory's kinda cool. I like this one. This is a good theory. Yeah, Bowser never rose to power, so Mario didn't really have to train and fight off Bowser, and Peach didn't need to be saved. It's a regular fucking world now, and Mario took up the time to become a doctor, because he liked helping people. So you know what, that's not bad. That's not bad, I like that one. Then I seen people saying this is his cousin from it gets complicated, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Other theories, people saying no, they are the same person. No, they're not. Haven't seen them in a room together. So I'm gonna leave it at that for who. Now, what does he do? What is Dr. Mario? See, the game Dr. Mario is a puzzle game that, like I said, inspired by Tetris. It has a match 4 type of style, and he used vitamin capsules into the bottle to eliminate matching color viruses. So puzzle game with virus and pills definitely fits the Dr. Mario theme. Now, confession of me, I'm probably not playing this because I don't like puzzle games. And even when games that I like playing have puzzles, I always sigh, and unfortunately I got to complete them. But it is not a good time for me most of the time. So that is that. But still, I'm wondering, like, why? What does he do, bro? Like, he just comes in, use these pills, and like just dips. Even in Smash Bros. You know what? Okay, in that game, I understand his role for his own game. Smash Bros. Genuinely, what the fuck does he do? It doesn't make sense. He is fucking strong as hell in Smash Bros. You know how Mario, if you get set up by a Mario fighter and then it can like knock you down in air, you know, spike you down. If Dr. Mario just leaps at you, whether you're off the stage or not, GG's, and you got a high damage, oh yeah, you're done. I'm talking about boom, like heavy ass blow, literally like a One Punch Man type of punch, man. It's crazy. Yeah, like he is incredibly strong and he's like heavy too. So now I'm wondering, like, it kind of makes sense now because he's a doctor, don't got to fight and shit, so he can really eat all he wants, so he's kind of like a fat ass character. So I'm probably thinking way too much into this, but you get the point. He has a lot of questions regarding his, I was gonna say form, but I guess nature. I don't know what this being. And to follow the rest of the W's, when he was created, 1990, yeah, I guess the 90s was wild at the time, so they was just trying shit, so I understand why this is kind of bizarre. Where? Japan first, obviously. And why? The last one, why? Why is Dr. Mario a thing? Well, as I said earlier, they wanted to have the success of Tetris, but still, it's much more than that. He helps people with pills. He attacks viruses. He helps give people medicine and shit. He's a good role in society. But why was he added in Smash Bros? Well, they needed new characters because they was like in a 13-month development cycle. They was kind of stressing. So they said, fuck it, let's do it. And I seen Wario's gonna be like a consideration, but they was like, nah, we'll add him later and put Dr. Mario instead. So that's why he's in Smash Melee, and Smash 4 he returned because they wanted to have like alternate costumes like Dr. Mario for Mario, but they said, nah, we want to give him more moves and he's already like popular in Melee, so let's just add him back. So yeah, and the rest is history. But the concept is still so funny to me. That's why I'm making this video, because even though he's one of my favorite, I was gonna say forms again, I'm sorry, but one of my favorite things about Mario, like, it's so bizarre. I've seen people say, like, Nintendo confirmed that he's not even a real doctor.
Oh my God! I can't believe this!
Man, quit playing with me, man. No, for real, don't play like that.
What the fuck you mean he's not a real doctor? Like, are you serious? So we got that shit going on. There's still theories coming about his whole identity and stuff and his relation to Mario. There are memes, of course. You know, I've seen different ones like this, and it seemed like a Breaking Bad meme, like with Dr. Mario. But I just found out the meaning behind this meme right here. All I'm gonna say is just watch this video. Dr. Mario lore is insane. I'm not gonna describe it here, man. The fandom is weird sometimes, bro. What the? Oh, Dr. Mario, everybody. In all seriousness, I do want to like see more Dr. Mario in the future franchise. In regards to like a new game, I heard it's a mobile game that was out, but I seen it wasn't very good. So, and I don't do mobile games like that. It's not my cup of tea. So, but still, like, I wish I could have seen him like in Mario Sonic Olympic Games type shit. I think the newest thing he's in is literally Smash Ultimate, and you know, that's a fighting game. Maybe more of him in the future would be nice. And I know the fan base will keep his name alive, hence this fucking meme right here. And with all that being said, now that I did this video and did my research, Dr. Mario is still a bizarre, mysterious persona, right? Or is it the older brother? I don't fucking know. I'm still surprised he's a fucking doctor. Or maybe he's not a fucking doctor. He's a surgeon or some shit. I don't fucking know. Why is this a thing?